Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. And before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video is going to be a romance reading vlog, and we're in a little bit of a different location, just moved over a little bit because the sun is sun shining, but the light is not it. So we are going to be starting off with Graves by Caitlin Taylor. This is a dark romance. I've heard amazing things about this book, and I know it is Why Choose. It's like, I think it's twin brothers, and then our main female character. I absolutely love this cover, and I've heard it's very spicy, very fun, and that's really all I know. Let's go get reading. I have an update for Graves. I sat down and read so much last night. I got to page 132, and I am loving this book so much. It is incredible. These characters are everything. Basically, this starts off with Xaden. He is stalking, and our main female character, Blake, he stalks her. He breaks into her house while she sleeps, and that is how it starts. But then he gets in this fight, and he ends up going to prison, and he asks his twin brother, Dominic, to keep an eye on her and make sure she's okay. And so he does, and then he gets involved and he falls for her. So they start up a relationship, and then Xaden gets out of prison and things go from there. There's definitely one brother, one twin is unhinged, crazy, and the other is more has a heart and has morals, and it's just, I love all of the characters so much. And what was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say. Oh well, I am loving this book so much. Highly recommend so far. I'm hoping to finish it today. I have sprints at 6 o'clock tonight, and hopefully I can finish this book on sprints, but if not, that is totally okay. But loving this book so much. These characters are everything. The writing is phenomenal. I need to go pick this back up. Let's go get reading. I finished Graves. I give this 5 stars. This book was phenomenal. If you love dark romance and you haven't read this one, what are you doing? Go read it. It was so freaking good. I loved the main character so much. It was definitely violent, and it had a lot of triggering topics in it. So definitely check trigger warnings before reading. It was definitely a heavy read, and there were quite a few scenes where it was hard to read about because of what was happening. But I adored this book so much. Love the writing. I really want to read more from this author. I had the best time with this. This is a great way to start off this video, and I just had the best time. Not sure what I'm going to read next, but when I do know, I will let you guys know. I started reading Not Your Problem Cowboy by Harley Knight. I'm reading this on KU. I have the free trial for Kindle Unlimited for 3 months, so I decided to pick this one up. It is Why Choose Cowboy Omegaverse, and I am loving it so far. I'm 16% in, and it is so good. It's basically about this Omega. She inherits this this ranch, this property, and she goes to get ownership of it, and then she's planning to sell it. When she gets there, there are 3 alpha cowboys who live there and are willing to buy it from her. But then she finds out from the lawyer that she must live there for 3 months in order to fully claim it. Otherwise, it'll go to some guy she doesn't know, and these 3 cowboys do not like. So they let her stay there, or like she owns it, so she stays there. They're okay with it, and they are just very, very sexy. I am loving this book so far. It is just so much fun. The writing is incredible, and I'm just loving all of our main characters and all 3 of the guys and our main female character, as well as the people in the town, because it's a very small town. And I can't wait to continue reading. Let's go do just that. I'm 60% into Not Your Problem, Cowboy, and I am obsessed, loving it still. This book is giving me 5-star feels. It is so fantastic. Like, as of right now, and I'm hoping it stays this way, I can't think of one single itty-bitty complaint I have with this book. It is just that amazing. It is phenomenal. If you like Omegaverse, Why Choose, Cowboy, Small Town, Found Family, you need to pick this one up. I am having the best time ever. This is giving me the 5-star feels for sure. And I am just so excited to go back and continue reading. But at the same time, I don't want this book to end. I love these characters so much, and getting to see more about like the characters opening up, especially Rich, who is one of the men, one of the cowboy alphas and alpha cowboys. And he is very, like, at first very reserved, and like he doesn't really open up to her like the other 2 do. But then he is starting to, and oh my god, I'm loving it. These 3 are sexy, and I love our main female character. She's sassy. She's just a lot of fun. They're all just so perfect together, and I really feel the chemistry. I am excited. Let's go continue reading. I finished Not Your Problem, Cowboy, and did I love this book, or did I love this book? I give it 5 stars. I am obsessed with this. I loved every second of it. There is not a single thing I have to complain about. Did I say that in my last update? I think I did, but like, this book was fantastic. If you like Omegaverse or are wanting to get into it, I definitely recommend this book. I think if you haven't read an Omegaverse before, definitely before you read this one, I think this is a good starting point. But I would say to look up the different terms and just things like that. Like, I will give some examples such as heat and nodding and just the whole alpha, beta, omega dynamic, and just have some information on that before you go in, because it's not really explained. But if you know that kind of stuff, then, and that still interests you, I definitely recommend picking this one up. These men were everything, and I loved your main female character. Their chemistry was unmatched. It was top tier. I had the best time. There was so much emotion and heart in this book, and I just loved the small town, like the community and how everyone came together. At the end, I don't want to say any spoilers, but I had the best time with this one. I actually ordered the physical copy for my shelves because I love this so, so much. I will be thinking about this for a long time to come, and I cannot say enough good things about this book. Go read it. Loved it. It just had everything I could ever want in a book, and I loved it so much. Not sure what I'm going to read next for this video. I am filming 2 videos at the same time, which I feel like I've probably said in this vlog, but it's hard to keep track because this has been taking place over a while of time, and I am reading. I feel reading for 2 vlogs, so not sure what I've said in one and what I've said in the other. So sorry if this is really repetitive, but I'm not sure what I'm going to read next for this vlog. But when I do know, I will let you guys know. I have, I think, decided on our reading plans, my reading plans for the rest of this video. I think we're going to read the book I'm going to talk about. Hopefully, I'm going to get through it today. And then I think we're going to read The Wrong Quarterback by C.R. Jane. And that is on KU. So I think that'll be our last book for this video. But today, I think I'm going to try and knock out this one. This is The Kraken's Sacrifice by Katie Robert. It is a little novella. It is just under 200 pages. So it's actually a decent length novella. And I am very excited for this. I've read one book by this author before. I read one of the books in the Wicked Villain series. It was The Sea Witch, and that was a Little Mermaid reimagining. And this one is, I'm assuming, about a kraken. It says it's a Deal with a Demon novel, only it's a novella. And it says Catalina only made her deal with the demon because she had nowhere else to go. The world has kicked her every chance it got, so she's all too happy to leave the realm she knows behind. What's the worst that could happen? Apparently she's auctioned off to a kraken, and he's cold and distant, but he's not unkind. And they, get to know each other, and then she only, apparently it says, but she only gave the demon 7 years, and when the time is up, she'll have no choice but to leave behind the kraken who's stolen her heart and return to the world that doesn't want her. So, I'm very intrigued, and look at this cover. Look at that cover. It is gorgeous. I love this cover so much. And that is going to be what we are picking up next. Hopefully I can knock this out today, like I said. And I'm excited. Let's go get reading. I finished The Kraken Sacrifice yesterday, as well as started The Wrong Quarterback. And let's talk about The Kraken Sacrifice first. I gave this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. This follows this woman who has, throughout her life, no one has ever really liked her, and no one's really stuck around because they find her annoying. And so she decides to make a deal with a demon, and she ends up going to the demon world, and for 7 years she is chosen by the Kraken leader, the king, and so she's his responsibility for the 7 years, and it is their romance. And it's actually it's got emotions to it, and it's emotional, and it's like a really good ratio between plot and spice. And for a novella, I'd probably say it's like 50% plot, 50% spice. I don't know, which is a very good mix, I think, for a novella, because generally sometimes the plot can be lacking, but this one had a really enjoyable plot and really good characters and emotions, and I really had a fun time with this one, and I would recommend it. And then I have started The Wrong Quarterback by C.R. Jane. I am reading this on my Kindle. I'm 25% in, and I am loving it so far. I actually teared up right at the beginning. The first 2 chapters, or the prologue and then chapter 1 and 2, I was tearing up. I never cry in books, but I was tearing up. It was so emotional, especially the stuff with his mom, and we're seeing things that happen. Oh, it was so emotional. And this is a college football romance. I am really enjoying both of our main characters so much. I'm really intrigued to get to know them better, and he is her in one of the classes she's taking at the college. He is the TA, the teacher's assistant, and so that is where he sees her, and they're instantly drawn to each other. I am really loving this book so far. They are just such incredible characters. I really am rooting for them already, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So I'm going to go continue reading, and I will update you guys later. I haven't been feeling well today, but I have been doing some reading. I'm now 67% into The Wrong Quarterback, and I'm still loving this. It is fantastic. It's giving me the 5-star feels. I am obsessed with these characters and the story and just everything. I literally don't have a complaint about this book. It is so, so good, and it's emotional, and it's flirty, and it's hot, and it's just really sweet and also dark. I'm loving it. It is on the darker side, so check your trigger warnings. He is obsessed with her, obsessed with her, and I love it. And he would do anything for her, and if anyone wrongs her in any way, look out. He is Oh my god, he is so in love with her, and I just love these two so much. He is, I don't know how much I said in my first clip, but he is like the star quarterback on the football team, and she is just some random girl that no one's ever really paid attention to or really liked, except for her brother's best friend. But then her brother passes away, and then a couple years later, she sees his friend at college, and they start seeing each other, but he does not treat her right, and that is the premise, like that is the beginning premise, and she meets our main male character, and I just really enjoy these characters, and I really do love their chemistry, and I really enjoy both characters, but especially our main female character is so complex and has so many different feelings and stuff that is really touched upon in the fact that her brother passed away and how he was like the most important person in her life is really like talked about. And so definitely trigger warnings for death of a loved one, grief, and all that. And I am really enjoying this book. Oh my god, this man is hot. I am excited to go continue reading. I will update you guys when I finish this book. I finished The Wrong Quarterback, and I adored this book. I gave it 5 stars. I highly recommend this book. I had the best time with it. I loved it. And that is going to be it for this video. If you made it this far, please leave a... How about the star emoji? Because we had such good reads. We had 3 5 stars in this video. So leave the star emoji. And before you guys go, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.